Hello and welcome to another episode of This Week in Streaming, your one-stop shop for learning about all the new shows and movies coming to streaming services this week. Whether it's Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Amazon Prime, or HBO Max, we're going to talk about it. Today is June 11th, here's what's new. The Netflix original series Sweet Tooth just dropped last week. Based on the comic book series of the same name, Sweet Tooth is a fantasy series about a half-human, half-deer hybrid child living in a post-apocalyptic world. The show is executive produced by Robert Downey Jr. and stars folks like James Brolin and Will Forte. You can watch all 8 episodes of season 1 right now on Netflix. On a similar note, there are a ton of movies new to Netflix this week. Those movies include Awake, a Netflix original drama starring Gina Rodriguez, and Vampire Academy, a 2014 fantasy horror film about a school for vampires. Over on HBO Max, In the Heights was just released today. In the Heights began as a musical written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who you probably know as the mind behind Hamilton, and this is the movie adaptation. In the Heights is the story of a guy who runs a bodega in Washington Heights, New York, and dreams of a better life. The movie is directed by John M. Chu, who also directed Crazy Rich Asians, and stars folks like Anthony Ramos, Stephanie Beatriz, Corey Hawkins, Christopher Jackson, and Lin-Manuel Miranda himself. You can watch it on HBO Max until July 12th. Now it's time for a segment we like to call What We're Watching, where we chat about a movie or show we've been watching this week. This week I did a rewatch of Billy on the Street, and it is amazing. Created and hosted by Billy Eichner, who you may know from his role on Parks and Rec, Billy on the Street is a comedic reality show where Billy runs around Manhattan asking strangers on the street questions about pop culture. It's legitimately one of the funniest shows on television in recent history, and it's on Netflix to stream right now. So if you haven't seen the show yet, definitely do check it out. Before we go, let's check in with what the most saved movie and TV show was on Likewise last week. The most saved TV show was the aforementioned Sweet Tooth, and the most saved movie was Cruella, which you can watch on Disney+. Let me know what you're watching this week in the comments down below, check out this playlist for more episodes of This Week in Streaming, and download the Likewise app for free by clicking the link in the description to get some great recommendations and contribute to the most saved stuff section next week. Thanks!